Is there any tribe in the world that even the mighty lion, the king of the jungle, fears? The Maasai tribe is one such community, standing resilient against centuries of change. Their unique way of life, steeped in bravery, tradition, and a profound connection to nature, remains unshaken. From facing lions as a rite of passage to the custom of wife gifting, these fascinating practices challenge modern norms and offer a glimpse into a world of powerful beliefs. Welcome to the Maasai, a tribe whose captivating way of life has intrigued the world for generations. Eagle discovery. A warrior's courage, facing the lion. In the vast and untamed wilderness of the African savanna, the lion roams silently through the tall, golden grasses, its sharp, watchful eyes scanning the horizon for its next meal. But what transpires when a group of Maasai warriors meet this apex predator, not as prey, but as a challenge to their very strength and resolve? For the Maasai, facing a lion is far more than just a life-or-death struggle. It is a deeply rooted rite of passage, a sacred and transformative experience marking the critical shift from boyhood to manhood. For the Maasai people, bravery isn't just a quality, it is the backbone of their entire culture and identity. From a young age, boys are introduced to a world of courage and resilience through an extraordinary test of valor. They must confront a lion, armed only with a spear. This ritual, though fraught with danger, is not simply about survival or self-defense. It is an embodiment of the values that define the Maasai way of life: strength, bravery, respect, and unity. The lion, revered as the king of the jungle, symbolizes raw power and dominance in the eyes of the Maasai. Yet it is not the lion's ferocity that the Maasai warriors fear. It is the deep respect they hold for the animal's majestic strength. To confront such a creature head-on is not just an act of physical courage, it is a spiritual and emotional trial, a way for young boys to demonstrate their readiness to take on the burdens and responsibilities of adulthood. Standing face-to-face with a lion is not just a physical confrontation, it's an affirmation of their connection to their heritage, their community, and the land they call home. This ancient tradition, passed down through generations, has molded the Maasai into one of Africa's most formidable and respected tribes. Their fearlessness, rooted in respect for both the lion and their ancestors, continues to shape their society today. Confronting a lion isn't just about the battle. It is about standing firm in the face of adversity, showing unwavering courage, and proving that one is ready to step into the world of men, with all its challenges and responsibilities. This powerful rite of passage remains a testament to the Maasai's resilience, their unshakable spirit, and the timeless bond they share with the land and its creatures. The Maasai's deep ties to cattle and marriage. The Maasai people, semi-nomadic herders residing in the grasslands of Kenya and Tanzania, lead a life intimately connected to their cattle. These animals are not only central to their survival, but are also considered a symbol of wealth and prosperity. For the Maasai, cattle are much more than a means of livelihood. They are a divine gift, bestowed by the gods to sustain and enrich the community. The number of cattle a man owns is a direct reflection of his social standing and his ability to provide for his family, especially when it comes to marriage. In the Maasai culture, cattle play a crucial role in the tradition of marriage, where they serve as both a symbol of strength and a form of currency. While love is an essential part of any union, Maasai marriages are more than just romantic relationships. They are strategic alliances forged between families. This alliance ensures the continuation of family lines, the preservation of wealth, and the reinforcement of communal ties. A man's cattle serve as the dowry or bride price, and the size of his herd determines the number of wives he can afford to marry. For instance, a man with a herd of 50 cattle may be able to marry 2 wives, while one with 100 cattle might marry 4. This practice is not viewed as greed or excess. Rather, it is seen as a necessary responsibility to ensure the survival and prosperity of both the individual family and the broader community. The greater the herd, the more a man is able to support, and the more wives he can care for, demonstrating his capacity to contribute to the communal fabric. Cattle are seen as a tangible measure of wealth in Maasai society. This wealth is not solely personal, it is shared with the community, creating a cycle of generosity, support, and mutual dependence. Marriage, in this context, becomes a display of a man's prosperity, his ability to provide for and protect his family, and his commitment to the cultural values that bind the Maasai people together. It's a way to honor tradition, strengthen family ties, and reaffirm the Maasai's deep relationship with the land and their cattle. Wife gifting, a tradition rooted in trust and brotherhood. One of the more surprising and often misunderstood elements of Maasai culture is the practice of wife gifting, also known as ut. At first, this custom may seem peculiar or even controversial, but within the context of the Maasai community, it carries deep meaning, signifying trust, hospitality, and mutual respect. Wife gifting generally takes place between men who have gone through significant life stages together, particularly those who have shared experiences like warriorhood. These men typically form strong, long-lasting bonds through shared activities such as hunting, protecting the community, or engaging in ceremonial rites. When a Maasai man offers his wife to a close friend or honored guest, it is not a sign of disrespect or lack of affection. On the contrary, it is seen as a profound act of trust and respect, demonstrating the strength of their friendship and the deep sense of camaraderie they share. This tradition is not meant to diminish the importance of love or marital fidelity. Instead, it serves to reinforce social connections within the tribe, highlighting the value of friendship, loyalty, and mutual support. The wife's role in this exchange is not seen as subordinate or reduced to a mere object, but as a participant in an intricate social and cultural practice. Children born from these relationships are fully embraced by the family, without any stigma or shame. This inclusivity reflects the Maasai's strong focus on community unity, where everyone's well-being is a collective responsibility. While the practice of wife gifting has been an integral part of Maasai culture for generations, it is becoming increasingly rare in the face of globalization and changing societal norms. Yet, despite these influences, the tradition remains an essential element of Maasai identity, continuing to symbolize the enduring values of trust and brotherhood. The Love Hut, a hidden tradition of courtship. In contrast to the more rigid courtship customs in many cultures, the Maasai people embrace a more open, yet discreet approach to romance. At a certain point in their lives, young men, known as moran, enter a period of courtship marked by the construction of love huts on the outskirts of their village. These simple huts are often built by young women themselves and serve as private spaces for couples to explore their relationships away from the public eye. If a young woman is interested in a young man, she may visit his hut under the cover of night. In these quiet, secluded moments, the couple has the chance to bond and get to know each other, free from the scrutiny of the larger community. While this practice may seem unconventional, it is rooted in values of trust, responsibility, and readiness for family life. In Maasai culture, there is no shame in romantic activity prior to marriage, as long as the relationship is consensual and remains discreet. The elders, understanding the significance of these private interactions, typically look the other way, recognizing that this is an essential part of growing up and preparing for adult responsibilities. This tradition, however, is not just about love or attraction. It serves as a way for young people to prove their readiness for family life. In the Maasai worldview, marriage and parenthood are viewed as collective responsibilities, requiring maturity and commitment from both men and women. By participating in this courtship tradition, the individuals demonstrate their ability to take on these future roles and the seriousness with which they approach the idea of building a family. A Maasai Wedding, celebrating unity with rituals and blessings. The wedding ceremonies among the Maasai are anything but conventional. Far from the typical weddings seen around the world, Maasai nuptials are grand, community-wide celebrations that involve vibrant music, energetic dances, and deeply meaningful rituals. One of the most distinctive and often surprising customs during a Maasai wedding is the father's blessing, which involves spitting on his daughter's forehead and chest. While this might appear disrespectful or unhygienic to outsiders, for the Maasai, it holds profound spiritual significance. The act of spitting is considered a sacred gesture meant to bestow blessings, protection, and respect on the bride as she begins her new life. The entire community plays an active role in the wedding celebrations. Unlike many cultures where the wedding is a private event for the couple and their immediate families, the Maasai view it as a communal occasion that brings everyone together. Friends, family members, and even distant relatives travel to witness the union, reinforcing the idea that marriage is not merely the joining of two individuals, but the merging of two families and larger communities. The atmosphere is one of pure joy, with singing, dancing, and communal feasting. These celebratory acts are a reflection of the Maasai belief that marriage is a collective event, one that symbolizes the strengthening of bonds not only between the couple, but also within the extended network of families and neighbors. In the Maasai tradition, the wedding serves as a powerful reminder that community ties are essential for the success of both the marriage and the broader society. The coming-of-age ceremony, a test of courage and strength. One of the most emblematic and revered rites of passage for young Maasai men is the coming-of-age ceremony, which historically involved proving one's bravery by confronting the lion. While the practice of hunting lions has changed in modern times, the tradition remains a vital part of Maasai culture, though with some adaptations. The lion holds a sacred place in Maasai society and is often regarded as a brother to the people. Only the most courageous warriors are selected to face the lion in a ritualized and highly symbolic event. In the past, young warriors would engage in a direct confrontation with the lion, armed only with their spears and their physical strength. The encounter, which could stretch on for hours, was not about killing the animal, but rather about testing the warrior's endurance, patience, and bravery. The goal was to provoke the lion into a battle, demonstrating the warrior's resilience and courage. After the event, trophies like the lion's claws or tail would be taken, not as symbols of conquest, but as a sign of respect for the animal's strength and its importance to Maasai culture. Though physically demanding, this ceremony was also deeply spiritual, reinforcing the connection between the Maasai people and nature, as well as their shared values of courage, teamwork, and perseverance. Those who successfully completed the challenge were celebrated as heroes within their community, having proven their readiness for adulthood and leadership. The Maasai bride's journey, rituals of transition. The journey of a Maasai bride is deeply imbued with tradition, symbolism, and the continuity of cultural practices. As a bride prepares to leave her childhood home, she must follow several sacred customs. One of the most important is the belief that she must never look back at her parents' house as she departs. Doing so is seen as a bad omen, symbolizing reluctance to embrace her new life with her husband. If she does look back, it is believed that she will turn to stone, a fate that signifies an unwillingness to move forward. Upon arriving at her new home, the bride undergoes another significant ritual. She is subjected to scolding and insults from her husband's family. While this might seem disrespectful to outsiders, it is a ritual intended to drive away bad spirits and prepare the bride for the challenges she will face in her new life. It is an acknowledgement that marriage involves overcoming hardships and adapting to new roles within the family. The final ritual involves a strikingly symbolic act. A cup of goat milk is thrown at the bride's face as she enters her husband's home. This is not an insult, but a blessing, one that symbolizes fertility, strength, and the hope that she will bear strong and brave children who will contribute to the protection and prosperity of the family and community. The journey of the bride is thus a powerful transition, marking her passage into womanhood and the responsibilities of marriage. The Adumu, a ceremony of strength and respect. The Adumu, or high jump ceremony, is one of the most iconic traditions among the Maasai. During this ritual, young warriors demonstrate their physical prowess by leaping as high as they can in front of their peers and community members. This act of jumping is not just a test of strength, but a demonstration of endurance, skill, and the warrior's readiness to take on the responsibilities of manhood. The higher a young man jumps, the more respect he earns from his community, and notably, from potential brides. Women often watch this event closely, as the jump is seen as a sign of a man's ability to protect, provide, and endure the challenges of life. The ceremony is a public declaration of a warrior's capabilities, and the warrior who jumps highest gains prestige and recognition within the tribe. However, the Adumu is not simply about physical ability. It is a symbol of a young man's readiness to support his family and protect the community. The ceremony embodies the Maasai values of strength, resilience, and honor. The winner of the Adumu earned social respect, often becoming a sought-after figure in the community, symbolizing the qualities of an ideal warrior. Living in harmony with nature, the Maasai home. The homes of the Maasai, known as Nkaji, are a testament to their deep connection with the natural world. These unique structures are constructed using a blend of cow dung, clay, and branches. This method serves both functional and symbolic purposes. The cow dung, when dried, forms a hard surface that is water-resistant, keeping the inside of the home dry during the rainy season. The walls of the Nkaji also help to regulate the internal temperature, providing insulation against the extreme heat of the surrounding environment. The simplicity of the Nkaji reflects the Maasai's sustainable lifestyle and their harmonious relationship with the land. Surrounding the homes, thorny acacia branches are used to create protective fences, safeguarding the family from predators, particularly lions and other wild animals. This defensive strategy highlights the Maasai's respect for nature and their keen awareness of the challenges posed by the natural world. The Nkaji serves as a sanctuary, not only protecting the family physically, but also symbolizing the Maasai's ability to live in balance with the land. The home is a reflection of their resourcefulness, strength, and deep cultural connection to their environment. Challenges in the modern world, keeping tradition alive. Despite their resilience and strong cultural identity, the Maasai face significant challenges in the modern world. Climate change, land encroachment, and shifting economic dynamics are threatening their traditional semi-nomadic way of life. Many Maasai have been forced to abandon their ancestral practice of moving with their herds, settling instead in fixed communities. However, the Maasai have demonstrated remarkable adaptability. Through initiatives such as sustainable farming practices, wildlife conservation efforts, and a growing emphasis on education, the Maasai are finding ways to preserve their culture while engaging with the modern world. Younger generations are increasingly attending schools and participating in the global economy, which allows them to navigate the challenges of contemporary life without losing touch with their cultural roots. By balancing tradition with modernity, the Maasai ensure the survival of their unique heritage. Through community-driven efforts, they are able to honor their past while embracing the future, ensuring that their cultural practices continue to thrive in an ever-changing world. A legacy of strength, tradition, and resilience. The Maasai tribe is a powerful reminder of how culture and tradition shape identity. Their rituals, like confronting lions, wife gifting, and living sustainably, highlight the importance of community, trust, and respect. While some of these practices may challenge modern views on individuality or relationships, they offer valuable insights into how traditions can unite and strengthen a community. What do you think about these traditions? Do any challenge your views on culture or community? Share your thoughts in the comments.